Day. Welcome back to Frank Presents the Play Call. It's our weekend edition. We're recording a day early again, but we're going to get it on Saturday anyways. I am joined by Nikki today and with Bree. How are you guys doing, you lovely ladies, on this fine Friday night?
Blessed and highly favored. That's my
Yes.
song.
Look at the note. Look, she hit that note, y'all.
Y'all heard it?
You
I
heard
heard
it
it.
first. Bree, how you feeling?
Good. Got the liquor.
Yeah,
About to start
right. I got my little drink poured up real quick. You know what I'm saying?
with your green screen.
Yeah, I'm not taking it away though, because the background is not backgrounding. Okay.
It's okay. It will get changed soon.
Yeah. I gotta order the
Pop
stuff.
up at your door with a paintbrush and some paint, Frank. Don't be scared.
I won't be.
Unannounced.
I won't be.
I'm
Uh,
gonna have a paintbrush in one hand and a bucket of paint in the other hand while my vape sticking out my pocket.
yep, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna be taping the wall up, like you know what I'm saying? Like we back on the ship. Anyway, yo, it's good to be here. Happy Friday. You know what? It's awesome. We done had some preseason games already. Excited. I don't think I've ever been this excited about preseason games until this year. Some teams are looking good. We're gonna talk about some stuff here shortly. I'm gonna let Bree take over and go from there. Go ahead, Bree.
Okay, do you want to do pictures first? And then we could talk about
Yeah, you can share.
okay. We're
Yeah.
gonna do pictures first. Nikki, we can't see your beautiful face.
Okay, just keep going. I'm coming. No, keep going. Keep going.
I'm about to share my screen.
Yeah.
All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Mhm.
Start bench trade. You have Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
Well, you know what I'm doing.
You said, wait, hold on. What?
Start bench trade. You have Burrow, Lamar, and Josh.
Hmm.
I'm going to start Joe Burrow. I'm
Hmm.
going to bench. I'm going to start Joe Burrow. I'm going to bench Josh Allen, and I'm going to trade Lamar Jackson. Reason why
Huh?
my starter's been to the Super Bowl, so I know he can get me back to the Super Bowl. My bench can make it to the AFC Championship game millions of times, and my trade can't make it past the divisional round.
That's fair. I like that. Okay. Lamar
They're
make
all great. They're all great. They're all great. That's all. Like I can't critique them. I think they're all great, fantastic. They're in my top three AFC quarterbacks anyway. Or top five. So I had to go with who's gonna win me what.
I was gonna ask you. So Lamar, I thought he made it to at least one AFC Championship game.
No, he made it to the no. He lost to the Kansas City Chiefs last divisional rounds or 2 years ago. I'm looking it up. Yes, he did one time. It was the 2023-2024, and it was against the Chiefs.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only time.
Yeah,
So I
he's
mean,
three and five. He's 3 and 5 in the playoffs. But yeah, okay, sorry. So only one time. So I'm still starting Joe, benching Josh, cutting or trading Lamar off of playoff record.
um, so I don't disagree with you. I'm gonna go. Of course, Burrow's starting on my list all day, every day. Um, the issue with Lamar and Josh is that they both have came up short in the playoffs, and I think that they both have accuracy issues at times. But if I'm gonna go, oh man, you know what? I'll go Burrow, start Burrow, bench Lamar. Damn it, man, it's hard.
Do the same. That was me too, because I don't want to like it's hard.
Yeah, I just go start Burrow,
That's
bench
why
Lamar, and play
that's why
Josh.
my soul that's why my soul reason, because it's hard. Like you're like, fuck, I don't know which one to cut and which one to bench. So that's why I went based off of their success in the playoffs, you know?
Yeah.
Nikki?
I actually would start Lamar, bench Burrow, and get rid of Josh.
And your reason.
Because
We can't see you, first of all.
okay, I don't know why you can't see me because I can clearly see you, but my phone is about to die. I need to put it on the charger. Can you see me now? No, why?
You
Turn
got
your
to turn
camera.
your camera on.
Okay, let's see. Okay, just give me a minute because I don't know what's wrong with my phone. I might have to come off and get back on. Um, the reason why is this, right? I think all three quarterbacks are great with, in their own right. I personally just like the way Lamar plays.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exactly why I would bench him. I just like his I wish y'all could see me shaking my shoulder like trying to say swag or just how he play. So I like the way he play. Um and then I like Joe Shiesty. That has been my biggest kryptonite because I really like the Bengals and I just want them to get over the hump. Um and I like Josh Allen, but my the style of play, the player themselves, I just lean more towards Lamar and Joe Burrows, you know? Um Nothing against Josh, right? Because lately I have been standing up for Josh towards June. But uh it just with my preference. So that's it. If I could
Alrighty.
keep all three of them, I would. Shit, I
Okay.
play each one of them each quarter. So and then fourth quarter they can rotate within snaps. But yeah.
Alrighty, next one. Here. All right, who are your top five quarterbacks of all time? I'm gonna let you guys, and then this is yours. Don't go off of like what the media says, what ESPN, NFL, right? I know Nikki started watching football in 2017, but who are your top five quarterbacks of all time?
Yeah, these are the questions that I need early so I could do my research.
For me, all time, right? I'm gonna keep it current to our era because
Yeah, I'm
Nikki's been only
current.
watching it
Yeah.
since
Mhm.
2017, so it's not fair to go all the way back, right? And I think if we were gonna do top five of all time, it's like an injustice because there's so many great.
We'll say from 2000s and
So for me, it's gonna be Brady number one. I'm gonna put Peyton up there. I'm gonna put Ben up there. I'll give a nod to Breeze. So that's four. Man, and if I'm going off impact to the game, I could put Mike Vick up there, because he changed the
yeah, that's a
game.
good one. That's a good
So
one.
I'll give Mike Vick the nod if I'm gonna do it that way. I think
Put
those,
them in order. You put them in order for
yeah,
your
yeah.
top five
So
from one to five.
Brady Payton, Ben, Vic, and I'm gonna go Breeze.
You said Brady, Peyton, Vic.
Um,
No.
Brady, Payton,
Ben.
Ben, Vic, Breeze.
Okay. Thousands up. I'm going to go for mine. I just wrote them down in order. I was swapping between four and five. But my number one, of course, is going to be Benjamin Todd Roethlisberger. That's going to be my number one top quarterback of all time, right? My number 2 is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady. Okay. My number 3 is going to be Peyton Manning. My number 4 is going to be Drew Christopher Brees. And my number 5 is going to be Philip Rivers.
Okay. I like Phillips, not bad.
I'll put Vic 6, Eli
Oh,
7, Rogers 8. Yeah, those are my top 5. Nikki, what are your top 5 from 2000s to present? So that gives you a lot more
okay.
easier.
Mine's gonna be Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Um, sorry. I'm also doing. Oh no. Um, so I like me some Lamar. I like me some Drew. I actually like Drew. Uh, damn, my phone's about to die. I like me some Joe Shiesty.
Okay.
Like so that's 3.
So
Um,
that's your 1, your 2, your 3.
no. Oh, I had to put it in
Oh, you have to
particular
put it in
order.
order. Top 5, yep, in order.
Well,
Top 5.
then, so I probably would have number 1, Lamar. Number 2, Joe. Um, I do like Breeze. Um, oh, oh gosh. Shit, that's it.
4 and 5.
I ain't got none. Shit,
Okay. No 4, no 5.
not really.
Yeah,
No,
I wanted to throw in
I mean,
one.
no,
Oh, go ahead.
my bad.
Sorry
I'm
for
sorry. No Patty or or Jalen.
Stop it.
Oh, I'll go put
I don't dislike. Not. Hold on. I'll be right back, y'all.
I'll put Jalen Hurts in my top 5 before
Oh, there
Lamar.
you go. There you go. It's because my phone was about to die. Can y'all see me now?
Yeah, we can
Mhm.
see you.
Here we go. I got nothing against Patrick Mahomes. I got nothing against Jalen. So I have absolutely nothing against Jalen Hurts. Um, I hate to say this about Jalen Hurts because it's going to be the complete opposite about Patrick Mahomes. Um, I would like to see Jalen without all the superstars next to him. I think he's a good player. Whatever year that year, not last year, 2 years ago, when he had lost, we know he outplayed Patrick Mahomes. Everybody said it. Thank God June is not online. Um, but even with him carrying the team on his back, he couldn't really punch that ticket, and that's not really his fault. I'm not trying to blame him, but I mean, I like Jalen. He's just not my all-time favorite. Nah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, that's fair. At least you gave an explanation. I like that. You explained. That's the point about it. You know what I mean? Because if anybody hears this, they're gonna be like, "Hold on, she had current." You can name like top. You can name 5 good quarterbacks, but you only give them what you think is top, which is good, and you give an explanation. I like it. That's what's up.
Yeah, I also went by what I like to see. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Again, Patrick is a phenomenal player. And this might not sound great, but I didn't pick Patrick for a reason. I didn't pick Tom Brady for a reason. Um, um, Not because I don't think they were or are good players. Um, I don't know. I just think people have forgotten that they're human and the hype around them. Sometimes, I don't know. I've never been a hype person anyway. I like what I like. 2 phenomenal players, not trying to discredit, not trying to take away, because I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Facts is facts or whatever. But this is for me, not my favorite. I enjoy have and had enjoy watching them play, but you ain't seen me hollering for Patrick Mahomes, and you definitely ain't seen me hollering for Tom Brady.
I would say, no, I respect that, but I would say I think that the hype around Tom Brady is necessary. Like he deserves like the hype around him.
Yeah. Again, that's what I said. It's nothing against. You asked for my top, what I like.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah.
just surprised nobody said Johnny Manziel. Like that's crazy to
Oh,
me.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Why would not have say that? Oh, Johnny
Did y'all see
Football.
what
I
he
should have
said he
said
was
Johnny
gonna
Football.
smack? You see what he said he was gonna smack the fuck out of Gilly? He got to go through me first, honestly, truthfully.
Yeah, we're not gonna give that any kind of
All in their prime. All in their prime. Start bench trade. T.O., Megatron, Larry Fitzgerald. I'm going to start Larry Fitzgerald. Prime Larry Fitzgerald trumps both of them. I'm going to bench Terrell Owens and I'm going to trade Calvin Johnson.
Oh wow.
All in their prime.
All in their prime. All in their prime. I'm going to start Fitzgerald, bench, T.O., and cut and trade Calvin, Megatron.
Okay.
I ain't seen none of them in their prime. Shit, I ain't seen none of them. Well, most of them play. However, I know I'm not cutting Johnson. I just don't know who I'm going to start, bench, or trade. I probably will start. I probably will trade Owens
Okay.
and start Fitzgerald and then bench Johnson.
Well, not bad.
Toby making an appearance.
What's up, Toby? You gonna put out your people that you're gonna cut, bench, and start, or bench, start, and trade?
I'm going to start everything my mom said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Understood.
All right, next one. Which wide receiver would you rather have? A prime Wes Walker or a prime Julian Edelman?
I don't even know why you're asking me this. It's gonna be Jules all day,
Frank,
every day.
Frank, I saw this and I was like,
What's I said this already.
that's fine. Like that's what I was about to say. Like, okay, yes, Julian Edelman, but let's put some fucking respect on Wes Walker.
I do. Don't get me wrong. He was nice, but Jules is better, and I don't think Jules would have dropped that pass in the Super Bowl like Welker did. That cost us a championship. You know what I'm saying? It's just no. You got to think. I don't know what round Welker was drafted in because we didn't draft him. We got him from another team.
Y'all didn't.
I want to say Miami had him, or
no,
was it Denver?
It was no, it was
San Diego, then Miami, then New England, then Denver and St. Louis. And then it says for 2004, 2 TM. I don't know what that means. On teams or 2 teams. So he bounced around. When we got him in 2007, he had that breakout year. But in 2007, we also had Randy Moss. He had 1,100 yards. So he has 9,924 yards in his career, right? He had 0 yards with San Diego, with Miami when he first started with them, and the other 2 teams he was on. He didn't start really playing time till 2005. He started 1 game. But he played in 16 games, I guess, but started 1. He had 29 receptions and 434 yards, right? No touchdowns. He had 112 catches in 2007 for 1,175 yards. He had 1,165
Mhm.
123 in 2009. I think he led the league in receptions that year. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. For me, he had a longer career than Edelman. He played, I think, for 11 years.
I think I would say I would take Wes Walker regular season, Julian Edelman playoffs. Because that's where Wes Walker excelled was in the regular season, you know?
Yeah. I mean, he did good in the postseason too. It's just
Because like when you were reading off their stats, like he has higher receptions and yards in a regular season than in a postseason, you know? So I
yeah.
mean like good in the postseason too, but I've like he where he shined was in a regular season to make it to the postseason, you know?
Hmm. Like Edelman, wasn't a starter either.
Mm-mm.
And he, to me, I don't know. For me, Edelman's a better all around player. He
All around, yeah, 100%, yeah. So I was always gonna pick Julian Edelman
yeah.
for which wide receiver would I rather have, but then also I was kind of like, like it's like it's a no-brainer. And then as you keep looking at the picture, you're like, but wait a minute, let's not forget what Wes Walker also did, you know? Like, and then it's just like, I don't know. I think Wes Walker needs to be talked about a lot more, honestly.
Definitely, Riz. He redefined the slot receiver position, in my
Yes, he
opinion.
sure
He
did.
did. He did.
Hmm.
And we can't take away what he did, and I never will discredit what he did. If
Cheers
it's
to Wes.
yeah, you said what?
Cheers to Wes Walker.
Yeah,
We
cheers,
didn't
cheers.
forget about you, baby boy.
Yeah, cheers. I think he'll be, to me, he's a good player. He was, and he helped the Patriots a lot. They just didn't win a Super Bowl while he was there. Let me see.
Yeah, but shout out to him. He's an analyst for the Washington Commanders. He went from the Miami wide receiver coach to
Yeah.
now he's the personnel analyst for the
And like I
Commanders.
said, he was good, man. He was good. He was good. To me, um, Edelman has a special place in my heart. You know what I'm saying? They both, um, Edelman's a converted quarterback to wide receiver. Went to JUCO, then went to Kent State, got drafted by the Patriots. He played defense, he played special teams, he played offense. The dude was whatever you asked him to be. And I know that his stats are not the greatest. He only has 6,822 yards in the regular season, 36 touchdowns. Compared to people like T.O., uh, uh, Calvin Johnson, Larry Fitzgerald, who go in the Hall of Fame eventually, Randy Moss, Jerry Rice, these Hall of Famers, wide receivers, he doesn't have those stats. He doesn't have his stats.
Yeah,
But
he does.
if we go for what he meant to a team and his postseason, see, that's like you said, his postseason numbers is what to me make him a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? But some people will say, oh, well, that's only because the Patriots were in the postseason every year he played. Well, that's not his fault that he was on a team that went to the postseason every year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still believe that if we had him in Super Bowl 52, we would have won. That's just me.
Mhm.
I'll say that to this day. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, it is what it is. So, um,
Mhm.
but I go Edelman. That's me. I
Me
don't know
too.
what Nikki's gonna
But
go with.
also big shout out to Wes Walker 3 days ago. He was inducted into the 2025 Oklahoma Hall of Fame.
Shout out to him. Those small victories, those small things matter.
They do.
They matter
Mhm.
because I'm pretty sure they sometimes question how valuable they were to the franchise. You know what I'm saying? To the league, I should say, not the franchise.
All right, Nikki, who you going?
Oh, so I don't know Wes Walker. Um, I do know
Jules.
Edelman. Yeah, I think he was still playing. I've seen him on the field, earlier on for me, which was later on for him. So
One gotta go. Adams, Jefferson, Diggs, or Chase.
bye, dudes.
Yeah,
Goodbye. Bye bye.
yeah. And he's a
See you
Viking now.
later.
He's on my team now, but Diggs, you
Come
know,
here.
Devontae Adams is nice. The
The
dude nice.
problem is, it's not. Yeah, the problem isn't that. I know that's not the problem that he's on your team. It's just that the people stacked against him.
Mhm.
You know,
Well,
100%.
he will be the weakest link
I
out of the
think
four.
I think that I think the what surrounds him is what makes him somebody I can just do without. You know what I'm saying? Um, he does have a certain drama to him. Of he was in Minnesota. He didn't want to get paid less than Thielen, so he left. Went to Buffalo, was doing great there. Was mad because they probably couldn't get past the hump. Left there, went to the Texans, got hurt. Now he's with us. But you see Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, they making a do what it do, and then Adams did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I don't count the Jets really because I think that was a washed attempt, but I'm excited to see what he does with the Rams. And I just seen some clips of him at practice, and he's dusting them at practice. So I'm only could imagine what it's gonna be like.
All right. Okay.
He out of this list, he's the weakest link.
All
Hmm.
right, you're on the clock. All eligible in the same draft. Who do you choose first? You have Thurman Thomas, Marshall Falk, Big Bus, Eric Dickerson, Edgerrin James, Terrell Davis, Marcus Allen, Bo Jackson, and Curtis Martin. You already know where I'm going. I'm going Jerome Big Bus Bettis. That's where I'm going.
Wow, on the clock ended right now. If I had to choose, I'm probably gonna go Bo Jackson.
Yeah, that's who I'm going. I don't know why. I just like his name.
Oh no, he's nice. The dude is nice.
Bo, get
There's
up out and get
there's a,
on the field.
there's a thing on Instagram that I saw. Um,
Oh,
he basically excelled in every sport he ever tried out to play.
yes, he did.
Really?
Yep, diving. He never dove. He dived in the pool. I forgot how much he scored. He ran like a four at weighing 230 pounds. His 440, his 40-yard dash, numbers are ridiculous. And he played baseball.
Yep.
That dude
And
was
you know,
nice.
sometimes I tell myself, like, I think I'm a Bo Jackson because I feel like if I tried something, I will excel at anything that I do.
Right, right. I agree with you, Bree. That's how you gotta look at it.
I'm going my bus, my bussy bus. All right. If you were an NFL prospect, which team would you hope never calls your name?
Oh man, that's tough. Because if I'm an NFL prospect, I want to get into any team. You know what I'm saying? But I think it'd probably be the Browns. Yeah, I think the Browns. I especially seeing everything they've been doing lately. Don't call
I'm
me.
gonna take a different spin on this.
Who you go?
I'm gonna say the
I
Pittsburgh
think
Steelers.
Why?
I hope the Pittsburgh Steelers never call my name because I don't want to be the reason why we don't win a championship. But I will be the reason why every other team don't win a championship.
Shut the fuck. That
So
wild, yo. You are
out of the box.
see, I can't give you one team, but what I'm about to say gonna sound so crazy. I wouldn't want any team that actually have winter as a season.
That's fair. That's fair.
So there's some good teams that have winter as a season. I ain't going. Shit.
That's fair. I mean, listen, a lot of players feel like that.
I ain't going. I know it shortens my
Actually, you know what? I take it back. I wouldn't want the Cowboys to call me.
Oh yeah. I will definitely want them to call me. I will make them lose every game.
No, I no, don't call me. I don't give a fuck what you. I don't care how many endorsement comes with me being a
Mhm.
Cowboy. I don't care how
Oh,
many.
yeah, they can't.
No,
They can't.
I'd rather go to Cleveland, to be honest with you, than go to Dallas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a different spin on this. I was like,
Yeah, no, your spin
I
was
would
good.
hate, but I would hate to be the reason why my team would lose. You know, a championship.
No, that's fair. But that's a good spin.
All right. Which team can go from worst to first? So these are all the teams that were last in their divisions. out of these teams in the NFC, which team has the best chance of going from worst to first? And I'm not saying this season, but like in the near future.
The Lions. I mean the Lions. The Niners.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna go Saints. I was gonna go Saints.
They got Baker in their division
I
and
know,
Mike
but
Evans and Chris Godwin.
anything can
See, I
happen.
wasn't looking at them in the division. I was looking them against the four other ones
Oh, no,
on.
no, no. In their division, like which team can go from worst to first in their division? Because all four of these teams were last place in their divisions last season.
But
So
I
which
have
teams have the best chance of going, like getting first place in their division?
I would agree with Nikki, 49ers, just because they're
I
a
love
lot closer to getting it together than a lot of these other teams. The Giants
That's my issue. Yeah.
don't have they don't have a solid team so far. We don't know what come on, look who's in the division, the Eagles and the Commanders. That's a tough. I don't care
it.
how good their defense.
And the Cowboys, as sucky as they are, they're not as bad as the
No,
Giants.
yeah. So, in the South, like you said, Baker just got a new weapon as a wide receiver rookie. They said this
Oh
guy's
my God,
good.
he is ridiculous. Do you see the
So,
training camp videos?
no, not yet, but I'm waiting to see him play. And if
Oh my
you get
gosh.
him, Godwin, and Evans healthy, forget about
Don't
it.
forget,
Baker was
don't forget, Frank, the toughest weapon of them all in that division,
who?
Bryce.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah, but he's coming around. And then
He is.
Chicago, we don't know what Caleb is. I mean, think about it. I think he's garbage, in my opinion. I ain't gonna lie. I think they gave this man too much hype coming out of college, and now he ain't even paying up to the bill.
I think he falls in that category with we would say Trey Lance, right? Or Johnny Manziel, right? Or he hasn't transitioned out of from college to NFL, you know? Like some people, it just takes time. Not everyone's going to be a CJ Stroud or a Joe Burrow or Lamar their first year, you know?
That's
Some
true.
players it might take time, you know. AI predicted him going to Cleveland in about 3 years, getting traded to Cleveland.
Well, that might be an upgrade. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, my face.
Cleveland. Anyway, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna.
I say San Francisco, but it's kind of hard because I feel like the Seahawks and the Rams are really becoming a super competitive team, you know? In that division too, especially the Rams, you know how in Rams.
But the
I got
problem with Rams is that hold on, Bree. The problem with Rams is that Stafford is not
someone
healthy.
using
He's
the
having
shot
back
clock.
issues. I'm about to pour it up right now.
Yeah, I know.
So we don't know if Stafford's out. Is their backup? Cheers. Is their
You
backup
know who their backup is?
Garoppolo?
Jimmy G.
Yeah, Jimmy
They're
G.
good.
He's a good manager. I wouldn't put the
He's,
game on his hands. I'll tell you that much.
he studied under Brady. He's good.
I mean, he did go to Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, two got to start. You got Michael Irvin, Chad Ochocinco, Steve Smith Sr., and Reggie Wayne.
Come on, Chad.
I'm going Reggie Wayne and Steve Smith Sr.
I was gonna go Reggie Wayne and Michael Irvin.
That's good too.
Oh, two got to start. All right, Chad and Michael.
Okay.
Reggie Wayne, man, I don't. A lot of people don't talk about him.
Um,
He's great.
because they had Marvin Harrison and the team at the same time.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that. Peyton had two wide receiver ones too, and they don't talk about it. They don't. They give Payne all this credit. Oh my God, MVP season. No, there was some games. There was some years he shouldn't have won MVP. He shouldn't, but they gave
The
it.
year Drew Brees won the Super Bowl. Remember we clocked that last week?
Yep.
Drew Brees' numbers were 10 times better, and he beat him in the Super Bowl. And
Yep.
Peyton won MVP that year.
Because of his name, it carries. And I'm telling you, that name carry weight. The only time it ain't carry weight is to get his brother in as a first ballot Hall of Famer. But I wouldn't be surprised if he make it next year.
All right, that is it for the pictures that we have. We do have a quick game at the end after we recap these NFL preseason games. So NFL preseason week 1 has officially started yesterday, which was Thursday, August 7th. And we had 3 games, so I'm going to read off the scores for those 3 games. All right, so on Thursday, August 7th, the Ravens beat the Colts 24-26. The Eagles beat the Bengals 34-27. And the Raiders and Seahawks tied 23-23. So I watched the Raiders and Seahawks, and I watched the Colts and Ravens game. I only saw clips of the Eagles and Bengals game on Twitter yesterday.
So I saw some of the Colts and Ravens, but I really went to the Bengals because Joe Burrow was starting. Saw that. Not gonna sit here and get on the hype train because he was the first string quarterback with his first string weapons going against second string defense, but that's the team's fault, not his. What I wanted to see from them is connections, getting started going, getting that chemistry. Zach Taylor's like 1-11 or 1-12 is starting in September over the last couple of years. So they can't afford to start slow in the AFC. So what I saw between Burrow and them guys was great. Eagles, what I saw from them is that their second string and their third strings are good enough to play first string. So they have depth. They can take a hit or rotate players out. I think they'll be fine. Ravens and Colts, Richardson got hurt. He started playing too. He took a hit, went to the side, his right shoulder, I think is what got hit. And then Danny Dimes came in. So we'll see what's up with Daniel Jones. I think that's good too. I watched some of the Raiders and Seahawks, but wasn't really too into it. I just wanted to see what the Bengals was going to do. And they lost, but I like to see Burrow. What I'm starting to see and what I like is that they're having the starters out there play, which we haven't been seeing that in a while. Some people might disagree. Yeah, some people might disagree, but I think that if you have Joe Burrow out there playing week 1, then you can have other players out there playing week 1. You know what I'm saying? Especially if your team needs it. Like, again, we haven't talked about the Commanders. We're going to talk about that here in the next one. But
yeah,
if Burrow's out there, at least playing 1 quarter, I mean, if he's going to get hurt, he's going to get hurt regardless. Whether it's week 1 of preseason or week 1 of the season, he's going to get hurt. It's just a matter of when. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see more teams getting out there for the chemistry, but that's me.
Yeah, so yep, Anthony Richardson did get hurt. Daniel Jones did go in. He didn't throw any touchdown passes. I think the only point scored on the offense was Khalil Herbert's touchdown for the Colts. The rest of the points came from the kickers. So I think there's a lot of work that still needs to be done on that offense. Now with the Raiders and Seahawks game, I actually enjoyed watching that game. I was a little disappointed when it came to their running back. The 49 or the Raiders running back. And you know why? And it's because he was phenomenal in college. Like he was the hype man. He had over 2,600 yards in college, Heisman, second place Heisman finalist, he had, I think, -3 yards, 2 carries, not a good start, hopefully he does learn from his mistakes and he capitalized off of it. But one person I do want to shout out on the Seattle Seahawks that I do shout out. Can y'all guess who it is?
On the Seahawks, Sam Darnold?
No, he didn't play. Drew Lock. That boy is a veteran, a seasoned veteran second string quarterback, and he played really, really well. Another person who played really well was Jalen Milroe, the quarterback that they drafted from Alabama. He played phenomenal. He did good. He only played in the 4th quarter, I believe. But he did really good. He looked really, really, really good. But Drew Lock was phenomenal. I think the Seahawks, I think they're going to be okay. I really do think they're going to be okay. Cooper Kupp didn't play. Like, none of their starters played for week 1 preseason. I can see slowly by week 3 or week 4 preseason, they might start adding their starters in for maybe the first 2 quarters or 1 quarter because it's the week before the actual game, you know? But the first week, I wasn't expecting to see any starters from that game at all. But yeah, that was it ended in a tie. It was very entertaining though. It was a super entertaining game. Very, very entertaining. A Raiders fan had a sign up mocking the quarterbacks, Aiden O'Connell especially, right? Like making fun of him. And as the team was coming out, they all like faced that sign and was giving that fan the middle finger. And I thought that was they sticking up for their quarterback. I kind of like that. I thought
He
that
had
was
a good game too. He had 2 picks, but there was a point there when he was throwing the ball really well. Cam Miller
Mhm.
went 6 of 7, 76 yards, 1 touchdown. He had a rating of 151, and Geno Smith actually started with one of 3 for 15 yards, which I heard he got a good ovation. I mean, a good. They gave us, they was clapping.
And innovation. Yep.
Yeah, when he
Stand
came
ovation
outside.
right as the game started when he went in for
Yeah,
the
so I did watch some of it. I felt like their game looked like a real NFL game. To be
It
honest,
really did. It
it
was
did.
super entertaining. It didn't feel like a preseason game.
No, but a
They
lot of
were
these games
very
haven't felt like that either, though. A lot of these games they haven't. I don't know what's going on in the NFL, but from what we watched, even the Hall of Fame game, I felt they were playing. Like
they were. We watched that game. They were playing. And I think also because the Hall of Fame game and then the Seattle Seahawks and Raiders game it was an evening game. So I feel like a lot of people actually sat down and watched it. Because the Seattle Seahawks and Raiders game came on at 7 o'clock my or 5 o'clock my time, which is 8 p.m. your time, you know? Oh, it came on at 7 p.m. my time, which is 10 o'clock your time.
yeah,
Mhm. They had an attendance for a preseason game. The Raiders and Seahawks has 68,425 fans in attendance.
no, they had fans.
I think that's why it also felt like a real NFL game because it was hyped. Like the game was lit, you know?
Yeah, a lot of teams had people in the stands though. It wasn't just them. It looks like I don't know what it is. I just feel like the aura is different. But yeah,
Yeah,
Nikki,
we missed football. That's what it is. To
I
be
agree.
quite honest, I couldn't wait for it. Let me say how bad it is. I didn't even know it was time. I almost forgot. So I think it was just, people are happy it's back. It's back on.
Yes. And then today's games that came on that just finished right before we started recording, we had the Lions at Falcons. Lions defeated the Falcons 17-10. That game was suspended. We'll talk about that in a second. Browns defeated the Panthers 30-10. Shout out Shador. And the Patriots defeated the Commanders 48-18. Now the Lions and the Falcons game was suspended due to a really brutal injury from one of the defensive backs for the Lions. So super prayers for Maurice Norris. He suffered a really bad neck and head injury. The Atlanta Falcons forfeit their snap to do a prayer, and then both teams decided to call a forfeit and suspend the game. So big prayers to him. Injuries, especially super early. And this especially preseason is very, very scary. And before we move on, I want to touch on prayers to the 6th-round pick for the Baltimore Ravens also got injured. He tore
Yeah,
his MCL and ACL in yesterday's game, and that was very scary and a very scary sight to see. So prayers to him as well.
yeah. I know there's risk in the game, in football, and it's something that it's pretty prevalent is the risk that you take because it's a full contact sport. We don't like to see it, and like you said, prayers for them to speedy recovery. Even if you can't play football game, man, as long as you're still alive, you can move your limbs and
Mhm.
have a good life after. That's all that matters. There's more than football out there. But if you can make it back on the field and show like another Damar Hamlin, have a good story after the fact, then so be it too. Whatever's in the cards, man. But just remember that at least you could breathe another day. That's what that matters.
Yes. So that game was forfeit. The next game that we have
Right.
The Browns beat the Panthers 30-10. Shador, what they gonna say now?
So
He played phenomenal.
so he
Shador,
he went 14 of 23,
mhm,
138 yards, two
mhm.
touchdowns, no interceptions. He took 2 sacks, and he had a passer rating of 106.3.
Yes.
Um,
And then when he got out the game, let's not forget Tyler Huntley, who just got on the team last week, went 6 for 8, 51 yards, one touchdown. He did get one sack, but he had a rating of 130.7.
yeah. Like we talked about this on Tuesday, on Wednesday. We said, was it a setup? And
Mhm.
somebody said today it's not really a setup when the people he's playing with are the people he's been practicing the whole week. They didn't start the starters. So it was up to him to make or break it. And I feel like he showed out. I don't think they wanted to see that. Honestly, I think they started him to show, hey,
To try to say like he should
correct,
be fourth in our depth chart for a reason, and it
correct,
backfired on him.
correct. And it backfired. So I'm super happy that he played well. Even if he's not on the Browns, he goes to another team. I think that Shador is probably, I'm not gonna say the most athletic quarterback to come out the draft. I want to say that he's probably the most mentally prepared as a
Hmm.
quarterback coming out of the draft. His IQ, his maturity at the helm is what I think makes him the intangible that you don't see, you know?
There's two. I think there's two. Um, I don't. I personally wouldn't say he is the best mentally. I say that there's two. Him being one, and the second one being Will Howard. His football IQ is outrageous. He's the one from the Ohio State University, just won the Natty. But his mentor and who, like, not even a football coach, his football mentor that sat down with him and broke down playbook by playbook by playbook when he was in high school and in college was John Gruden, and I know he had some controversy with him, but he was a good football coach. Um, and like even watching him in college at Ohio State University, his mental state when it comes to being a quarterback and his IQ is astonishing. And I feel like him and Shador are like right here, neck and neck when it comes to their football IQ. And I think they both have the best. And it kind of was a slap in the face to both of them being drafted so late in the draft, 6th and 7th round, or 2 6-round picks in the draft when they were the best quarterbacks coming out of that draft with also Cam Ward.
Yeah.
But I can put Cam Ward's football IQ with Will Howard and Shador Sanders, if that makes sense. It's crazy.
Well, we know why they did that to Shador. We know why. And it was just more of a reminder that we still run the league. You know, you know
Yeah, absolutely.
that's what it
I'm
was.
gonna find a clip. I'm gonna find the clip that I saw where Will Howard and John Gruden when he was in the Ohio State University break it down to play. Like you have to listen. It's like it reminds me of Sean McVay talking football, Like it is like that, like precise,
Well, Gruden was a good coach and he was
Yeah.
a good analyzer. He just
We
got
know all the
some BS. Yeah,
controversy that he has and stuff, but the dude,
but
you can't
yeah,
fake that
he
he was a
knows
great
football.
coach.
He knows football, and you can't take that away. We could be on the Shador Sanders thing forever because I think that for me, before we go on to any other team, it's very infuriating to see how they did him. And it's just and I hate is a strong word, but I despise when people try to act like there's not a separation in race in America. You know what I'm saying? Like when we say certain things in regards to race and opportunities and injustices and lack of equality in certain things, certain people in America like that's not true, whatever. But it is
Mhm.
true because time and time again we are reminded or shown that there is a difference in our society, in our structure. So, for Shador, say what you want, but it was like Stephen A. Smith said today before the game started, and first take this morning, he said it. He said when you have people like Ryan Clark, Adam Schefter, all these other people that are going to teams and they're saying, "No, we're not drafting this kid." Before the draft is on, before the combine, they're like, "Oh, we're not drafting him." That tells you that they already had somebody from above say, "Oh, don't draft this boy." For whatever reason, maybe because they didn't like that a black man was saying, "My son's not going to go to a certain team." But when Archie Manning did it for Eli, it was okay. It was okay. So, shout out to him. He had a good game. I hope that I know it's preseason and I know defenses are vanilla, but he is playing with the second string team and he played pretty well. So, give him his credit where credit's due.
All right, and the last but not least game that we are going to talk about, and then after that, we have a quick 15 question, or we're gonna do 15 question pop quiz for Frank and Nikki trivia. Is the Patriots and the Commanders. Now the Patriots did win 48-18 against the Washington Commanders. Now, for Washington Commanders, Josh Johnson, he had 15 for 22. He went 15 for 22, 173 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception with a rating of 87.9. And Sam Hartman went 9 for 19, 64 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, and a rating of 33.7. And then for the Patriots, quarterbacks, you had Drake May. He went 3 for 5, 12 yards. Josh Dobbs went 5 for 12, 45 yards. And then Ben Woolridge went 9 for 12, 132 yards, 1 touchdown, and a rating of 138.2.
I don't know if it's because we unveiled Brady's statue today in the front.
Had to.
Greatness. It had to be that. Look, it's preseason. I'm not gonna get up here. I'm not one of these delusional fans and be like, "Oh my God, we're gonna go all the way. We're gonna fucking win the East."
You guys are winning the Super Bowl. Cheers.
Yeah, we're gonna win the Super Bowl. No, I'm not gonna say that. What I'm gonna say is this: I said on Wednesday, and Nikki looked at me like I was crazy when I said the Patriots could sneak up and do something in the East, because she doesn't believe in my team. You know what I'm saying?
When did I?
No, you did, and we could run the tape back. I'm gonna
Run it back.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna wait until after the end of the season when we like in second place or third, and I can be like, "Oh, look, we actually not last no more." Go ahead, Bree. What's up?
I could see y'all being second or third place in your division. We don't know what my child's gonna do in
Yeah.
New York, the Jets, right? The Miami Dolphins are iffy. We know Tua suffered a lot of concussions. He
Yeah,
can't get hit
hey, the
again.
wind blows. He's out. He concussed.
Yes, he can't get hit again. So and then your biggest competitor in that division is the Bills,
It's the Bills.
So
I mean, what I was gonna say was this: look, Vrabel. I thought Gerard Mayo was gonna be able to do what Vrabel did, and Gerard Mayo did not. Vrabel comes in. He led the Titans to the #1 seed one year. He's good on defense. When he left the Titans, he went to the Browns, I want to say, and was with them on their offensive line, learning how to build the offensive line. Vrabel has a very good IQ in football. He's very smart when it comes down to football. He has 3 Super Bowls with the Patriots as a defensive player. He's even caught touchdown passes for Tom Brady. He's respected by the players. I think it's what is needed. Drake May's coming in his second year, and we're giving it's with Diggs. Hopefully, if Diggs comes back at 80% of he was in the past, with these young guys, we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
did you see
excited.
how hype he was on the sidelines during the
Oh,
game?
and the defense is good. The defenses was going to carry us, and that's one thing Vrabel's good at, the defense. So
Don't forget your special teams.
yeah,
Phenomenal out there today too, as well.
exactly. And I know it's preseason, y'all. Listen, I'm not getting up here saying no. I'm just saying.
Fuck that, Frank. Fuck that.
No,
These
because
are
we gotta be
professional
humble. You gotta
athletes
be
playing
a
a
little
football.
humble.
Nope. Fuck that.
So,
Hey, we fucking fuck this. Fucked up the goddamn Commanders. Fuck. I don't give a
now
fuck.
I see, but that's where I feel the Commanders should have started Jaden Daniels so you could see what you got, right? I don't think that is fair. Or hold on, June's calling in, but I know why he's calling in. I know why he's calling in. So I'm gonna mute myself because I won't be rude.
He's congratulating somebody over time.
Yeah, we had to shout out my boy just retired, man. Senior Chief retired.
Lamage, Lawrence Lamage,
Yup. Give him that credit.
ACR of Golden Gate.
Yeah, so let's see what my team does. I ain't gonna talk too much shit right now. I'm gonna let it sit, but I'm excited. I was
Uh-uh.
excited last year. This year I'm excited.
Listen, hold on. If I was a Patriots fan, after tonight's win,
Nikki, the thing just spit in my face. It was just like to a water bottle.
yeah, we back, motherfuckers. We back, bitches. The
Are
Patriots
you pull
better.
that shit out of? So listen, I gotta. Well, let's finish. Let's go ahead and do. We got
Whose jersey this is actually?
that's Mayo's. Yeah,
Mayo.
I know what it is. I know who it is.
That's that's the and I understand it's preseason and whatnot, but what you always want to do is hype up your fucking team, right? Because you are a believer of your team and you know what you guys are capable of. And also, you have Drake May as your starting fucking quarterback. You better put some respect on your goddamn team.
Yeah, Drake. I think he's gonna have a good season this year.
Yep. But those were the preseason games that have already started for week 1. And then tomorrow we have a lot of games. Tomorrow we have Steelers at Jags, Giants at Bills, Texans at Vikings, Cowboys at Rams, Titans at Bucks, Jets at Packers, Chiefs at Cardinals, Broncos at 49ers.
I want to say this though, and it's something that the herd said on his podcast on the herd, and he said teams need to have depth now because they're going to start playing more games. And what you don't want is to run your team tired. We're going to be playing 17, 18 games in a regular season. That's not including postseason. So, you got to have those players. So even though like today, Dan Quinn didn't look too happy with his team out there and how they were playing. So that lets him know that he has work to do. So you're telling me that if your first strings go out, your second strings can't keep up. That's a problem. The Eagles' second strings can keep up. Now that tells you they got, like Nikki said, that means they got a good bench. Yeah, they got depth. So, all right, let's go to this game.
All right. Yep. Let's go to this game really quick. The first game actually starts at 10 o'clock in the morning for me, Giants at Bills.
That's awesome.
I'll be drinking coffee. Ready for that. Okay, so let's go to this first game. All right. So I'm gonna ask you guys questions. We're gonna see who gets the most points, right? You have to answer them quickly, right? Speed round. If you don't know the answer, you can give it to the other person to steal for them to get a point, okay?
Okay.
So for example, Frankie, if you're like, I don't know, Nikki, you can steal. And if she don't know, then y'all both don't get it. But if she gets it, then she gets it, okay?
Okay.
We'll start with Frank.
Yes.
All right. What team had a winless season in 1960? They didn't win not one game.
I am gonna go. Who are the Browns?
That's incorrect, Nikki. Do you want to try to answer that?
Cardinal.
That's incorrect. The correct answer was the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh shit! Really? Wow. Did not know that.
All right, Nikki. What is the only NFL team whose helmet does not have a logo on both sides?
That's a good question. Shit.
If you don't know, Frank Castile.
I think I know who it is. It for some reason this team is just on my mind today. So
Broncos.
That's incorrect, Frank.
the Browns?
That's incorrect. The correct answer is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
The Steelers don't have two?
Browns only has a brown helmet. They don't have a logo. The Steelers only have one logo on their helmet.
Whoever fucking thinks about that? Like, who pays attention to that shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, Frank.
Yeah.
What is the only NFL team that has never played on Thanksgiving? And this quiz is up to date. It was created on July 18th, 2025.
Honestly, I'm just gonna take a shot. That has you said what?
What is the only NFL team that has never played on Thanksgiving?
The Panthers?
That's incorrect. Nikki?
The Jags.
The Jacksonville Jaguars is
I
correct.
was gonna say the fucking Jags, man. And when you said something that threw me off, I'm like, man, so is it the Panthers? Because I knew it was one of them.
I
but
never seen my team on
it,
that.
was,
So I,
but they both expansion. They both came in the league at the same time. So it was one of those.
all right, Cynthia got a point.
Yeah, you about to win this one because these questions are hard, girl.
Yeah, these questions are hard.
Okay, Nikki. The iconic NFL on Fox theme song was inspired by which superhero?
I don't know. Superhero?
The dun, 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 dun.
Superman.
That's incorrect, Frank.
Batman?
Batman is correct.
Oh wow. Yeah, I guess that one, Nikki. We tied.
Listen.
We tied now.
Oh, my bad.
All right. All right, Frank. Okay, this one's a little tough, right?
Mhm.
You
Little
did
tough.
one?
This one's a little tough. Which NFL player set the record for the youngest player ever drafted at the age of 19 years old?
That is way before my time. Who is Johnny Unitas?
No, that is incorrect.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know. Don't even play the radio.
Nikki said, don't even ask me that question.
Who is it?
The question, his name is Amobi Okoye, and he played.
She can't even pronounce his name.
Well, she sucks at names. So,
Yes, I really do. I'm trying to see when he played.
girl, it don't even matter. We never even heard of him.
So, yep, he was the youngest at 19 years old. All right, Nikki. All right, so we're on question number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on question number 6. All right, which NFL player allegedly used I don't even know how to say this word, but Ron Mexico, like he used the Ron as a ploy to evade bad press after giving a woman herpes.
What?
I don't know. We're gonna skip that one.
Yeah. Joe Namath?
No, it's Michael Vick.
What? Vic give
Okay, Nikki, what is it called when a quarterback throws a very long pass near or in the end zone with a highly unlikely chance of completion, usually as the last ditch effort to score?
Hail Mary.
That is
that
correct.
was so easy. Amobi Okoye was drafted by Houston in 2007. So that shit was during my time.
Frank.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
He's Nigerian too, Nikki, by the way.
Yeah, oh, I knew that. As soon as when I
The-
said she didn't know how to pronounce it, it's because I knew he was Nigerian.
The 2015 Deflategate controversy began with a championship game between which two teams?
Oh, wow. So the Colts reported it. The Colts are the ones that kept the ball and turned it into the refs. However, the Ravens were the ones that said that when they played this
But then the gate play, when did it begin?
the Colts.
What two teams?
Oh, Patriots and Colts.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're trying to give us a whole novel.
No, I know because I know the real. That's why. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Nikki.
We
All
tied,
right.
Nikki.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Question number 8. All right, Nikki. This one's actually a pretty cool fun fact, actually, honestly, truthfully, in my opinion. Are you ready? The Baltimore Ravens are named in honor of a poem by which famous writer?
Oh, I don't know, but I knew I seen this question before.
Think about the poem. Who wrote the famous poem, The Raven? It's like a most iconic,
She said she don't
notorious.
know. Bree. She
Okay.
said she don't know.
Frank, do you want to steal?
Is it Edgar Allan Poe?
That is correct. It's Edgar Allan Poe.
talking
All
about?
right, we're on question number 9.
I got 3 down
All right, Frank, which NFL team has become notorious for running a play called the tush push, also known as the brotherly shove? Brotherly shove.
there. Who are the Eagles?
That is correct. All right, Frank.
That was an easy question.
Hey, your Hail Mary was easy as fuck too.
Well, it's because you
This one,
mentioned the
this
Hail
this
Mary being easy, so I had to mention that this one was easy.
this is very easy too. Which Detroit Lions running backs make up the iconic nicknames of Sonic and Knuckles? Well, question number 10.
Oh, it's on
Easy.
Nikki though, right?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Who are their 2 running backs on the Lions?
Oh,
Current.
I know one. I can't think of the other.
Yeah.
Frank, do you want to steal? You had to get both of them though. Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh man, it's Gibbs. It's Gibbs.
Okay. Jahmyr Gibbs, and who's the other one?
Oh, Sanders.
That's incorrect. Sanders plays for the Panthers. It's David Montgomery and Jahmyr
Montgomery. There you go. I knew it was something. I knew Gibbs for sure. For sure, it was Gibbs.
Okay. I'm gonna save that one for Nikki. Okay. Frank, this one's for you. Question number 11. Who headlined the last 5 Super Bowl halftime shows? So starting with the one that we just watched, which was the Eagles, and
Kendrick,
okay, and then the next one was
Beyonce.
no,
Dr. Dre.
no, all right, so we have Kendrick, right?
Uh-huh.
Then the one prior to Kendrick, which was the Chiefs and the 49ers, was in Vegas.
Beyonce.
No, Beyonce hasn't been on a halftime
Rihanna.
show since 2016. Okay,
No.
Rihanna's one of the 3. Give
Yeah.
me the one from I mean, she's one of the 5. Give me the one after Rihanna.
Dre. Dr.
No,
Dre.
he was before.
Yeah, it's too
We
many.
got 3. All right. And who was before Dr. Dre? COVID. Think of the one with the Bucks and the Chiefs.
What's my man's name? What's his name, bro? Fuck. Little dude, Filipino and black. He like doing coke. Bruno Mars.
No, Bruno Mars hasn't been on a Super
Oh,
Bowl.
I don't know, Bree. That's too many for
So
me.
that's Nikki, do you want to steal?
Oh no, it's too many.
All right. So you had Kendrick, who
Uh-huh.
was the last one. Then you had Usher in Vegas
Oh,
with
that's
the
right. Usher,
49ers.
yeah.
Then you had Rihanna. Then you had Dr. Dre. Then you had The Weeknd for the Tampa Bay one.
Oh yeah, with the mirrors.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
All right, Nikki. This one is easy. What do the following names have in common? Brady, Mahomes, Montana, Wilson, Flacco.
They're all quarterbacks.
But what else?
She answered already.
No, they're all quarterbacks who
You said what?
She
What was the
answered, girl.
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
What do they all have in common? You
they
said
all
they're
have in common.
quarterbacks.
Brady, Mahomes, Montana, Wilson, and Flacco. They're all quarterbacks who?
Bree, you're really helping her because she already said they're quarterbacks. That's her answer.
Yeah, but that's not wrong.
No, it's not. But that's not what she's looking for.
But that's not the correct
I'm not
answer.
doing-
Because I could have added Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow to it, but I didn't because of one reason.
Who are the names? Brady.
She gave you the
Mahomes?
answers. She's literally giving it to you.
I did.
I didn't.
Brady,
hold on.
Mahomes, Montana, Wilson, Flacco.
It shouldn't even count. You giving her the answer.
Just give it to Frank to steal, please.
She already got it wrong. She said quarterback. You said that's not what I was looking for. She hasn't got it right. So
Yeah, but that's not wrong. They are all quarterbacks. I
Yeah,
don't know
but-
why you keep saying that that's
I
wrong.
could have named 5 random quarterbacks, but
And you could have named all 32, but you didn't. So my answer's still not wrong.
because that's
oh,
give it to Frank to steal because you ran out of time.
Okay, then if I ran out of time.
They won Super Bowls.
Yes, they're all quarterbacks who won Super Bowls. I literally said I could have added Burrow and Lamar, but they don't fit in that category.
Yeah, but my
Right.
old obviously that's what you want me to say. But my whole thing was you said what do they have all in common? They're
And
all
you're like, they're
quarterbacks. That
quarterbacks,
is
and I
the
said
right
quarterbacks who.
no, that's a follow-on question. The question was what did they all have in common? And I
Yeah,
said
but they're
they're all
quarterbacks who won a Super Bowl. Like they put quarterbacks names who won Super Bowls. They didn't just put 5 random quarterbacks. All right, Frank, question number
that's all.
13.
Definitely did.
What team changed its name to Washington Football Team in 2020?
Oh, the Redskins.
That's correct. Nikki, true or false for question number 14, and we have one more after this. The team with the most Super Bowls are the Detroit Lions.
True.
She did on purpose. She knows that's not true.
I'm so over the game now. It's so extended for no reason. True.
Nikki.
Bria answered.
I'm stealing it. False. Give me the point. Keep it moving.
Keep it
No.
moving.
Okay. And then the last question. The last question. I had to find a good one. That's gonna make Frank say, "What the fuck?"
I have one. It's a good one to me too.
Mhm.
Y'all want mine? So we can
Mhm.
move on. All right. It's a current quarterback
Mhm.
that have the shortest name.
Oh, it's Bo Nix.
Mhm.
Game over.
Mm.
B.O. All
Yeah,
right,
No,
Frank.
his first and last, he got the shortest name, period.
yeah,
First and
that's what I
last
was
name
gonna say.
altogether.
It's 5 letters. Like
Yes,
he's not.
5 letters. Correct. Next. All right, game over.
No, Frank has this is the last question. Frank, number 15.
All right, go ahead.
Right, Frank, who made the game-sealing interception at the end of the Super Bowl with the Seahawks and the Patriots?
Oh, Malcolm Butler. Me and Frank was talking about that today.
7. Nikki got 2 points.
I thought Nikki was gonna get me, man. When she had to answer that one, I didn't answer. I was
Oh,
like, "Damn, bro."
the Jags Thanksgiving one.
Yeah, that was. I
That's
was like,
so
man,
bad.
that's
But
this.
no, Nikki, yes,
Yeah.
your question was, what do they have in common? They're
Yeah.
all quarterbacks who won a Super Bowl.
Okay, Brie.
That was the
I see
answer.
what
They're
Nikki's
all,
saying, right?
yeah, I get what they're all
They're all
quarterbacks,
quarterbacks.
but that
That's what they
wasn't,
have in
but
common.
yes. But the correct answer were they are all quarterbacks who won a Super Bowl.
Now, maybe the question would have been like, these 5 quarterbacks have what in common? Then she could take away the
That
quarterback
wasn't
answer.
what do these quarterbacks have in common? What do these
But then I
quarterbacks
guess,
have in
yeah,
common?
my bad. I'll be quiet now.
Yes.
Nikki, you just suck. Um,
That wasn't the question, but it's okay. And I
I
really
can
don't.
go back. Let me reread it. Just so I know, make sure I'm like, if I need to. Okay.
But I'm over it.
Yeah. What do the following what do the following names have in common? Brady,
Correct.
Mahomes,
I knew that wasn't the question.
Flacco.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's
What
different.
what do the following names?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
knew,
You
But
should
but
give a
again, I don't
it
care. It's not that big of a deal,
you should give her
y'all.
a point
No, I don't give a damn about the point.
because she's still lost, but it doesn't matter.
It really doesn't.
Yeah, because the question it should have been like, what do these quarterbacks have in common? Yeah. But Nikki, you know what? You should have more patience with the game. With that
I
being said,
do.
please share, like, and subscribe to Frank Presents the Play Call. This is our weekend edition. If you notice, I'm not
I
letting her
hate
talk.
these. I hate these people.
Until Wednesday.
No, y'all not doing it tomorrow?
Girl, that's what we're doing it tonight.
tonight.
Oh, all right. All right, America. I'll see y'all on Saturday. Next Saturday. I
Look,
won't be
America,
on.
please forgive her. She got blonde hair in right now, but she's not really a blonde. She's actually a very intelligent person. So
Nikki, y'all
please,
recorded on Wednesday.
yeah. So
I
please
won't.
forgive
I
her.
won't be on Wednesday, Brie.
Anyways, God bless you, America.
Yes,
Have
America.
some kind of football on. I might go live after this. I don't know.
Wait, but before Frank goes live, I do gotta show him something. I gotta show Frank and Nikki my favorite song before Frank goes live.
Oh, God, Jesus.
But thank you, America. Week 2 coming soon for NFL.
Peace.
Been great.